Don't be sucked in by the lies. Don't be drawn in by the bottom of the barrel, banter economy, low IQ nonsense analysis. Don't allow it to happen. Push back against it every single step of the way. Ask, why does this analysis exist? Why are people saying this? Just ask why 5 times to each of your answers, and you'll be somewhere close to the root cause, which for me is purely about enraging Liverpool fans and trying to delude rivals so that they're angry later on down the line. This is an absolute joke. What I'm reading today, what I'm seeing across social media. Hit the like button, please. Make sure you are subscribing. Get that bell notification turned on as well. Look, I support Manchester United. On a footballing level, I hate Liverpool. I don't want to see them win a game. I don't want to see them score a goal. I despise them. On a footballing level, I do. But what I can't abide is the rewriting of history, ignoring facts, and something that's happening too much in the mainstream media at this moment is we are redefining the standards of the game, what fans should expect, and how football actually works. And Liverpool are a prime example of that at this particular moment. And the word you're going to see used a lot is sustainability. Is the way Liverpool playing sustainable? Is the way Liverpool have won their opening 4 games sustainable? And the answer, of course, is no. Of course it isn't sustainable. They've become the first team in English top flight English football history to win 4 games with a goal in the final 10 minutes of the match, 3 of which were scored pretty much in the last minute of the game. The last 2, the Newcastle game and the Burnley game, they're 2 away matches, quite literally with the last kicks of the ball to win these football matches. Is that sustainable? No. And maybe I should leave what I'm about to say to the end, but I can't. I'm seeing this listening to this on TalkSport. I'm seeing it on Sky. It's all over social media. And that's because I don't blame Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but I blame that period of Manchester United. What happened in that period, and I'll come back to Liverpool in a moment, but what happened in that period between sort of 2020 and 2022 with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the word sustainability. United were going behind in so many games and coming back to win. United were not playing the best football, but finding moments of brilliance in games to win football matches. And because the world we live in has now become uber polarized, whether talking football, whether talking politics, or anything in between those 2 areas, everything is polarization. Movies are either amazing or they're trash. Albums are either the greatest or they're rubbish. Politicians are either X or they are Y. And I'm not going to get into any of that right here on this channel. That isn't what I do online. But the principle remains the same. Amazing or really bad. And actually, they're not the opposite ends of the spectrum, these 2 groups of people. They're here. They're either here or they're here. They are the extremities of what is true. And it's the extremists, it's the people that take things to that nth degree in every facet that are damaging football. Or at very least, the discourse, the conversation, the debate. They've made the banter economy and the banter era toxic, where you can't get through a conversation anymore because people are using banter as a way of genuinely trying to debate football, discuss football, and learn and understand the game more. That period happened with Ole. Man United fans, the toxic ones that is, created this notion that moments of brilliance in football were a bad thing and you shouldn't want moments of brilliance, where for eternity in this game, you want more moments of brilliance, not less moments of brilliance. It's why Wirtz, it's why Alexander Isak, it's why Ekitike were purchased, to give more moments of brilliance over the course of a season and beyond to Liverpool. But of course, what you also want, and Ole didn't have this, was a way of playing where you controlled a lot of games, or you were the dominant force, or for 80-90% of a football match, you were seen as the better side. And that element was true. But it's the way that it was polarized. It was categorized as that's all that matters. The moments of excellence are an irrelevance. We shouldn't praise them. And it's because what people do when they're extremists is they will find a way of not praising anything about a person, a group, a manager, a team that they don't like. They will push back against anything, any kind of praise. Even if it's not praise and it's just, well, that part's good, there's not praise. Imagine this. Imagine saying to someone, undo the good bits as well as the bad bits. When has that ever been told you in your life? To undo the good bits as well as the bad bits? It's more of the good bits, please, less of the bad bits. Right? I hope I'm making sense. Let's bring it back to Liverpool now. We know this now exists in the game. And you've seen it with the Liverpool analysis in the last few days. Don't be suckered into it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even engage with it if you can help it. We all know the way Liverpool play have won their first 4 games isn't sustainable. So let me reword that again. The way Liverpool have performed and won their opening 4 Premier League games is not sustainable. But there is this big Kim Kardashian-sized but that everyone's ignoring. And this is back to the original question. Why do you think that is? It's the rage bait economy. What is more likely? Just on a balance of probability, because there's been no indication that the way Liverpool performed and won these games is going to maintain itself. What's more likely? Liverpool stay at this level? Liverpool get worse? Or Liverpool get better? Which of those 3 options? I'm not even going to give you my opinion. This is for you guys. I love this community that we're building here. It's obviously only 3 or 4 months old, but I need your opinion on this. Don't matter who you support. What is more likely? Liverpool's performances, which we understand is where the sustainability comes from. Are they likely to get better, remain the same, or get worse? I think if you are honest, I think 75 to 80% of you minimum are going to say they're going to get better. Therefore, it becomes futile, lazy, and potentially worthless talking about what Liverpool are doing is unsustainable, barring just a passing comment. I think it holds a place in the discourse and conversation, but it's being laboured upon. It's protruding, it's standing out. And when people do make this claim, there's no substance to it. It's okay, you think it won't be sustained. You think that they will continue performing like this. Didn't say that. Or you think they're going to get better then? Yeah, probably. And why are you mentioning this? What is the point of your... I look at it this way. If you're going to talk football, there's got to be a point to what you're saying. There has to be a rationale or a reason for what you were doing. Even as YouTubers, yes, some people will level at us, well, you just do it for money. This is my job. I love my job. I love what I've been able to create alongside you brilliant people that subscribe. But I like to think that I have an ideology. I like to think that I have a view of football that I want to speak about and converse with. I don't want to press it upon anybody else. It's not like a religion. I love discussing things with people that view the world differently to me because I like to be educated on things. I hope that people take stuff that I say and it becomes about growing. But I also like, one of the biggest reasons I now do what I do and it's kind of evolved is I think as a Man United fan, I want to push for my club and hopefully gather fans together to push for us to behave the right way. What I say about the PG, MOL and VAR, hopefully enough people can make enough of a noise and we can get change in those areas. I also want football, and there's something that's really passionate to me right now. We can't keep redefining football. We can't keep creating these crazy standards that don't really exist. You see it now with this, that ain't sustainable. There are certain teams that you can apply that to who have been performing badly for 18 months, 2 years, that win 2 or 3 games on the bounce with a bit of a lucky penalty and a good free kick and a goal from nothing. It's fair in that example to say the performances are not there, don't get carried away. But with a team like Liverpool, the consistency of performances, it's a nonsense to apply that logic to them. Football clubs are not monolithic. We are not all the same. We're not all in the same start point. And there has to be a dichotomy, a difference, a contrast. And this nonsense, I don't know where this has come from. Keep the same energy. I will. I keep the same energy for things that are the same. The same results don't equal same treatment. Because the context behind what's going on at your club is different. Therefore, the reaction isn't the same. And I think for me, I've seen people trying to apply that to Liverpool this weekend. And it's so frustrating to listen to because I think it damages footballing conversations. The same as the nonsense about people complaining about moments of brilliance. Don't ask for that to be eradicated. Ask for more of them alongside a more sustainable and consistent way of playing and performing. We see it with goalkeepers at the moment. People have got this expectation they're not going to make mistakes. Ridiculous. If you set that as the bar, the minimum standard, you're finished. You're not going to enjoy the game. In fact, most of the people that subscribe to Standard FC as a way to watch football, no wonder they're all angry on their YouTube videos, their TikTok videos, their Insta posts, their blogs, their vlogs, their articles, because they're setting a standard that isn't achievable, attainable, at the very least on a consistent basis. I'd love to get your thoughts. I'd love to get your opinions on this. But listen, what Liverpool are doing, this Liverpool lie that what they're doing isn't sustainable and it's going to bite them in the backside. Unless you think these performance levels are going to maintain, and then you've got to at least have the confidence to say it, put your name to it, put your face to it, I think you should just keep quiet. That's my view. I don't know about anybody else. You're free to say what you want, but I'd keep stum if I was you. Listen, until next time, people, take care, goodbye, God bless, and we'll see you all again soon.